Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Get ready to be amazed because today we're celebrating some serious girl power. We're talking about the top 10 most powerful girls in the world. And let me tell you, these young women are not just dreaming about a better future, they're building it. Brick by brick, they're making waves and changing the world in incredible ways, proving that you're never too young to make a difference. So buckle up, get ready to be inspired, and let's meet these amazing young leaders. First up, we have the incredible Malala Yousafzai. Now, you might know her as the youngest Nobel Prize laureate, which is amazing in itself. But what's even more amazing is what she did to earn that prize. Malala has been a fearless advocate for girls' education since she was just a young girl herself. Imagine being so passionate about something as fundamental as education, that you're willing to risk everything to fight for it. That's Malala. She stood up to the Taliban, survived being shot, and came back even stronger, determined to amplify her message to the world. She's a true inspiration, showing us that one voice, even a young one, can truly change the world. Next up, we have another young woman who's using her voice to create change, Greta Thunberg. You know, when I was a kid, the biggest worry I had was what I was going to wear to school dances. And even then, I usually just wore a t-shirt and some comfy pants. But Greta, she's tackling a slightly bigger issue, climate change. This incredible young woman has sparked a global movement inspiring millions to pay attention to the health of our planet. She's challenged world leaders, called out inaction, and shown us that age is no barrier when it comes to fighting for our future. Greta's a force of nature, literally. Now let's talk about Emma Gonzalez. This incredible young woman became a household name after the tragic shooting at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School. Instead of succumbing to grief and fear, she turned her pain into action, becoming a leading voice in the fight against gun violence. Emma co-founded March for Our Lives, a movement led by young people demanding stricter gun control laws. Her powerful speeches, her unwavering determination, they've inspired a generation to stand up and say, enough is enough. Chapter 4. Yara, activist, actress, inspiration. Hold on to your hats, folks, because next up is a quadruple threat, Yara Shahidi. She's an award-winning actress, a fashion icon, a champion for social justice, and she's still a teenager. Talk about impressive. Yara uses her platform to speak out against injustice, advocate for diversity and inclusion, and encourage young people to use their voices, especially when it comes to voting. She's a shining example of how to use your influence for good, reminding us that no matter how busy life gets, we all have a responsibility to make the world a better place. Chapter 5. Marley championing diversity, one book at a time. Ever heard the saying, be the change you want to see in the world? Well, Marley Diaz took that to heart. When she was just 11 years old, she noticed something was missing from her school curriculum, books with black girls as the main characters. Instead of just complaining about it, she did something about it. Marley launched the #1000 Black Girl Books campaign, collecting and donating thousands of books featuring black female protagonists. Her message was clear: representation matters. Chapter 6. Amika fighting for period equality. Now, let's talk about something that affects millions of girls around the world: period poverty. It's a real issue, but thankfully we have amazing young women like Amika George fighting to end it. Amika started her activism when she was just 17, launching the #Free Periods campaign to ensure that all girls have access to free menstrual products in school. She understands that something as natural as a period shouldn't be a barrier to education. Amika's tireless campaigning has led to real policy changes, proving that when you see an injustice, you raise your voice and fight for what's right. Chapter 7. Jazz, a voice for transgender youth. Next up is a young woman who's been breaking down barriers and advocating for transgender rights since she was a little girl, Jazz Jennings. Jazz has bravely shared her story, becoming a role model for countless transgender youth around the world. She's faced discrimination and hate with grace and resilience, using her platform to educate and advocate for acceptance and understanding. Jazz reminds us that everyone deserves to live their truth, and that being true to yourself is one of the most powerful things you can do. Chapter 8. Bana. Tweeting for peace. Imagine being a young girl living through the horrors of war. That was the reality for Bana Alabed, who, at just 7 years old, used Twitter to share her experiences during the Syrian civil war. Her tweets, often written with the help of her mother, provided a heartbreaking glimpse into the realities of war, reminding the world that behind the headlines there are real people, real families, real children whose lives are being torn apart. Bana's bravery and resilience in the face of unimaginable adversity is truly remarkable. Chapter 9. Zuriel documenting change, empowering girls. Get ready to be inspired by Zuriel Oduwole, a filmmaker, advocate, and all-around Wonder Woman. Zuriel's passion for girls' education has taken her all over the world, interviewing world leaders and advocating for change. She's even the youngest person ever to direct a self-produced and self-edited documentary, which is just incredible. Zuriel's story is a testament to the power of finding your passion and using it to make a difference. Chapter 10. Marie Little Miss Flint, Big Voice for Change. Last but certainly not least, we have Mari Copeny, also known as Little Miss Flint. Mari became a powerful voice for her community when she was just 8 years old, after writing a letter to President Obama about the water crisis in Flint, Michigan. Her letter, her courage, her determination brought national attention to the crisis, forcing those in power to take action. Mari's story is a powerful reminder that no matter how young you are, your voice matters. Outro, the future is now! Wow, can you believe the incredible accomplishments of these young women? They're changing the world, one speech, one campaign, one act of courage at a time. These young women are proof that age is just a number when it comes to making a difference. They inspire us to dream bigger, act bolder, and never underestimate the power of our voices. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring content. Remember, the future is female and it's looking brighter than ever.